Okay, let's see if we are live. So it does seem to sometimes take a minute. Yes, this is not World of Warcraft. I will have to make some changes on the live stream. There's at least that. Um, how do I spell masquerade? Masquerade. No. Shoot. Um, I apologize. Oop. Some of this, some of those. Would this be under gaming? Sure. But we are going to be playing some Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. I'm going to be playing solo. I'm taking this as a chance to help a couple of friends with not having played before, not even, she's new to role-playing games in general. And then my best friend who is new to storytelling, and so I figured this would be a great way to combine both at once, because I'm the typical storyteller and DM. So I can give him my advice by showing him all the inner workings, and I can show her how to be a character at the same time by running it for myself and kind of seeing how shenanigans go about and so on. We focus more on story over numbers at the table that I play at, so sometimes we do get a little out of control, and it's all just fun. But that being said, we have to still create a character first. Some would say it's the most intimidating part of any game is character creation, especially when as free as a tabletop role-playing game. I am using the V5 tourniquet, which is going to be, I'm going to rely on it to try and help keep a nice sense of tension and twists and turns, because it will kind of enhance and enforce some of it. But it's very much, I choose when I use this, and I choose when I don't. I'm I'm loosely basing it off of this, which shouldn't be too worrisome, bothersome for my friend who's a character or a DM, because this is not important to you. Like the mechanics of this. This is for if you want to do solo campaigns, which I love games, and I'm typically by myself. So, I have spent the money for this to help satisfy my addiction for role-playing games. So, first thing, before I even do a name, I kind of want to come up with a concept. What generally do I want to play in a solo session or solo campaign? I will be in San Diego to help my storyteller friend. It's kind of what we know. Specifically San Diego County, not just downtown San Diego. That place be scary. But we at least know it. And so when I was running before, and he's just kind of picked up from ideas that I left from another campaign, one that I ran. So I'm just going to use that for my setting. I will try and keep things in notes, which is why I have this Google Doc and file. And then I also have free Roll20 to keep track of Trouble and Grace, my character. I will be rolling with my personal dice. I'm not a big fan of the like electronic dice in general. It's not just specifically Roll20. But I'm going to use the World of Darkness website to give me a generalized thing, and then I have the books to help me with this. I'm not a big fan of Caitiff. Thin Blood would be interesting. Definitely would give it would give a strange feel for Vampire the Masquerade as a first time playing, but could be fun. Ventru. Zamisi? However you say that one. Love the clan. Legitimately love the clan. Or bloodline. What are they called? I can't even remember. Yeah, it's clans. Sweet. Love it. With a burning passion. Tremere. Not a big fan of them, but I also love the La Sombra and Salubri. and Tremere are just meh. They're blood witches. I'm still not a fan. Fine with the flesh cult. Not fine with the blood witches. Don't know why. That's like ingrained in my soul. No blood witch. Toreador, I could be very seductive. Salubri, there's already a Salubri in play though, and they're supposed to be very, very spread out and low in number. So I think already having one Salubri is a little Ravnos. Meh. Love Nosferatu. But I might have made too many. Because this was my first ever clan, was Nosferatu. Because I liked the stealth aspect. Just hiding behind the curtain type of a feel. Ministry. Oh, can't wait until you guys meet Diana. Yeah, cult-like clan. Malkavian. I don't feel like I could truly do them justice. I'm very afraid of going too tropey for Malkavian. Or just not being true to a level of realism that I would enjoy. I could go Gangrel. I really haven't gone Gangrel before. And being alone, be a bit of a beast. Hakata, love Hakata. Took the quiz, got this one. Clan of Death. Yes, please. Lasombra, love Lasombra. One of the Barons of San Diego is Lasombra. So I should definitely start adding some notes. Just some key high note characters. Why can't I remember Danny's last name? Whatever. I'll just go with Danny. I can't remember Briar's last name either. Dude, I'm totally brain farting on names. This is ridiculous. That's how you spell it. I'm horrible at spelling. Uh, I don't know how else to describe Diana, but the contact. Oh yeah, and this is going to make no sense to you guys. But it does to me and the person who is also using the same setting. Because this is after a great big civil war in San Diego County, and there was a lot of political stuff and games and power struggles and yada yada. And I promise it does make sense at some point, and I can get it to where you guys understand as well. Just give me some time. Elijah Stone is a Bruja, believe it or not. Danny, I want to say he was a, oh no, I hit the wrong button. Danny Barron's Enforcer, he was, I want to say he was Ventru. I think that's what me and him came up with. Because he's not a Lasombra. I can see him being Banu Hakim. Yeah, I'm gonna make him Banu Hakim. Just because I think that sounds interesting. Kind of fits him. But also Ventru would as well. Briar was the Salubri. Diana is Ministry. I'm pretty sure I spelt that wrong. I do know there's also a Hakata bar owner. So Tekit is going to be building a cathedral. What is it called? Gaining authority to his claim. Raven is probably Raven cares very much. You are his property if you are in San Diego. You are his welcome guest. But that does not mean that he does not care. He does. He also does own a world-renowned hotel. Oh, with labyrinth underneath I forgot about. I always forget about Angela. She is Nosferatu. Raven also refers to him as himself as the dragon. That I spell heck to right. Yeah, I did. Elijah. So Elijah is opening his club at this time. First time ever it was successful, and Diana did not screw him 10 ways sideways. Owns construction company. A moving company. And street racing. Danny. He was known as the peacekeeper since he was in the mafia. He does use a baseball bat. Master manipulator. I'll know what that means, starting to make moves. He's starting to go downhill towards being antagonist type of a deal for Tackett, Raven, Elijah, Danny. He was part of Tackett and Raven's coterie at one point, which was consisted also of Diana. The coterie was formed to protect Angela, and then there was a big fight. A lot of people died, and Angela was embraced. Can get anything within record times, owes everything to N. She has a bank's worth of debtors across the US. So what I mean by that, because I'm not sure if I use the word debtors correctly, it's people that owe her debts, which in Vampire Society means a great deal. Elijah is one of those people. Which is how he actually got to his position of power, is because of Diana. Elijah has just showed that he's earned his stay. So, I promise there's reasonable story. We are not focusing specifically on this. I'm making these notes so that way I have basis. I want to say she was like 8 or 9. She's now 14. That's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. Yes, Katana Assassin. The Hakata bar owner trying to obtain stories of all the dead in the Civil War. I don't remember his name. I have some basic things there, so I know generalized setting, what is being used. Some pinpoints to grab ideas from, just because I have them and I want to use them. Feel free to use them yourselves. I do not mind. Vampire the Masquerade has said that San Diego is very dangerous and chaotic type of a deal. Nobody knows what's happening in there. Me and my friends just decided to fill in the void, and it's definitely still chaos. Oh yes, the Sabbat are attacking from south. Yeah. Have been ingrained for years. Now getting to be a bigger problem. Chaos in the streets at night. San Diego is still recovering in its first year of recovery from Civil War. So that gives me plenty of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey to work with. Still within the first year in recovery from the Civil War. So that war is still relatively recent, and now the Sabbat are attacking from the south. Still, no me gusta. I want something that's going to plug into that. What is something that's going to plug into that? Oh, there's also... Um... Best way I can describe Corpse. He cast Fist, high endurance. We're not playing him, though. Yeah, we're not going to be playing him. He's got a story already. I want to start fresh. I want to add something to help grow San Diego as a whole. I mean, I don't think I have a Toreador. Kinda liking the thought of Gangrel, though. Let's see. Oh no. Animalism, fortitude, protean, bestial free features, frenzy, animalistic features. One more night afterward. Power, wealth, influence. There could be a Ventru trying to claw his way in. The thought of thin blood, though, is alluring. This is the hardest part for me. Choosing a clan. You wanna know what? I'm gonna just go with good old-fashioned Nosferatu. For old time's sake. For private secrets. Okay. Private investigator, underground dweller, tech specialist. animalism and potence. Try and go for some along them lines. Now, name. Since we're going with Nosferatu, make that note there. Bartholomew. Last name. Bartholomew Green. After my skin. Hee hee hee. Shoot, let's do it. We'll be a Bartholomew worm. Sounds about right for me. Save changes. Chronicle. I've named everything else Solo Dolo. Sire is quite important. Oh, why can't I think of anything? We'll just name him Grudge. And we'll use that as a, he calls himself Grudge, and he's very grudgy. I'm just going to say very grumph. I imagine him having gray skin. Yes, correct my spelling. Always. Grudge, very grumph, gray skin. I don't know why I think of a leather trench coat, but I do. Fedora, so, he's an investigator of some kind, just because I want Grudge to have a, noir feel to him, for no other reason than it's Grudge. Oh, I missed out on being called Mud. Man. Oh well. We'll say he was a martial arts champion. Specifically something like, monkey style kung fu, I want to say, and drunken fist. Is mostly what I'm thinking of. A little bit of boxing. He's just like a little bit of MMA, but with these unorthodox ones. I don't know how well it would actually combine together, but in my head, it's what I want. His ambition. What is his ambition? Martial arts champion that was turned into Nosferatu. Protect the innocent. I will go that vague, I guess. I guess not vague. Cliche. I will be that cliche of protect the innocent. Desire. I'm gonna say obtaining strength. Predator? This one? Well, I have to look at the book. Characteristics? No. Looking for Predator. Sandman? Siren. Him being a siren would be hilarious. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with farmer. I'm gonna live off of rats. Generation. Well, more than likely be a neonate. I believe that's what it's called. Child. Sorry. I'm gonna do 14th generation just because I like it. So now time for this. I'm going to put stamina at 4. I'm gonna have charisma at 1. I'm a Nosferatu. I'm not charismatic. Let's see. Which I want to be a 2. Composure. So I think I'm gonna make strength and dex 3 and 3. 3 attributes at 3. Okay, so oops. Not what I wanted. No, cancel. Do I want? I'm gonna have manipulation at 3. The rest of them are 2s. So not very good in willpower, but we should be alright. We should be fine. Not used to having that low of willpower. This is gonna be interesting. Um, Athletics, brawl. Let's see. I'm a martial arts champion. Should I be? I'm typically balanced anyway, so I'm gonna just stick with balanced. Stealth at 3, brawl at 3. Three skills at 3. Okay. Subterfuge at 3. Survival at 2. Athletics at 2. Intimidation at 2. 1, 2, 3. How many? 5? 4 at 2. Oh, wait. Looking at the wrong thing. 5 skills at 2. Yes. 5 skills at 2. 3. Awareness. I'm gonna say streetwise at 2. Occult at 1. I get 7 ones, right? 7 skills at 1. Occult. Technology. Larceny. Animal kin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. I don't give a crap about etiquette. I'm gonna say persuasion. Yeah, that one will be 7. Hunger's good, humanity's good, resonance, not worrying about that. Two of your clan disciplines. Put 2 dots in one and 1 dot in the other. Why don't I? This gives me more to work with. I know I have animalism, obfuscate, potence? Animalism, obfuscate, potence. Okay. Let's look at what we can get in animalism. Animal. Unfamiliar, sense the beast. Ooh, a plague. Unliving hive, animal dominion. Meh. Like, yeah, feral weapons or whatever it is. Yeah, wait a minute. You don't get feral claws with this? No, it's just having a pet. Whole thing about having a pet. Possess the body of an animal? Oh my god! One scene indefinitely? What's ghost passing? The user can bestow obfuscate onto an animal. Okay then. Ooh, I just thought of something. Okay, yes, we are going... We are going to go with a Bond Familius. Disciplines, blam. Type. Wait. What do you mean type? Oh, I don't know this information, dude. Um, I honestly don't know, dude. Oh, there we go. Mental. It's mental. 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 Low to medium. And animal blood. Sweet. Animal. Animal. So I wanted Bond. I cannot type Familius. Nope, that makes me think that I have it right. Revert animal to their base and primal instincts. Two-way communication with animals or summoning. I think I'm gonna look at potence, honestly. I'm gonna go with lethal body. There's one. Okay. And then this one was potence. Discipline type. Physical. Masquerade threat. Medium to high. No wonder Elijah likes it. He's super flashy. Cloeric? I do not know that word. And power name, lethal body. I'm opening up wrong tabs. And prowess. I want my claws to hurt. Okay. Now, advantages and flaws. This is going to be the fun part. Actually, let's double check what our predator gives us first. 175. All right, so farmer. Gives us An additional specialty. Animal kin. Specific animal or survival hunting. Hunting. Gain 1 dot of animalism or protein. What can I get in animalism? Well, that's potence. Protein. What do we get from protein? Eyes of the beast, weight of the feather. Then we can get feral weapons. Going with protein. Protein? Physical. High. Because, oh, putting them in the wrong sections. Animal blood. Really? I'm really liking this. And it was Eyes of the Beast. Okay. Gain 1 dot of humanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8. Advantages and flaws. Flaw 2 farmer. I don't know that stuff yet. Yes, I like it. I like it. Getting the feeling I want. Kind of savage monster. Trained in martial arts. Very nice, very nice. So I guess that means martial arts champion. I kind of said... martial arts, we'll just change that to monster. But what defines a monster? We find out in very many sessions. Okay. Sorry that character creation is taking so long, but we are also creating a story for Bartholomew Worm. He's got more humanity than other vampires. Yeah, 7 plus 1. Okay, cool. Good. It doesn't tell me where they are, though. Ah, there we go. So, let us see what we can do with some merits, flaws, and lore sheets within these books for nothing more than a little while. Okay, so Flaw Farmer, you feed only off the blood of animals. You must spend 2 willpower to drink human blood. Ventrue may not take this flaw. Okay, There's our one flaw, guaranteed. We have 2 more points to spend in flaw, but 7 in advantages. So I'm going to be using that right now. I need some to get over the flaw of being a farmer. I can only drink animals, which is fine. It's not a human. I'm more moral than the rest of y'all. I also choose Organivore. That would be so bad. Bloodhound. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking for the thin blood ones. I said Nosferatu. Allies. Do I have any allies? Hmm. 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 I like the thought of fame. We're gonna put 2 points into it. So you are a local celebrity recognized by a plurality of the city. I'm gonna just say that's the vampires. Local celebrity. If I could spell local right. So, influence, no. Haven. Yeah, I'll do Haven. Category type. I'll do that as Haven. And I will get a little bit more. I will give it a library. He's not a complete and utter savage. I'm gonna just put mostly non-fiction. Yeah, I'm gonna do herd. I'm gonna just put 1 point into that. I've spent 4. Yeah. Description. Don't know what the 1 to 3 animals are yet. We'll figure that out later. 2, 3, 4. We have more to work with. I could look at lore sheets. Ooh, I do love me retainers. I will give him cool. Description. 6, so I get 1 more point. And that one I'll put in resources. Resources 1. Paycheck to paycheck. I feel that one, bud. Alright, now we gotta choose 2 points and flaws. I want a level 1 enemy because that'll at least give us some kind of antagonist. I'm gonna say it's a Sabat Nosferatu for no other reason than I like the thought of it. Well, you know what? We'll have 2 points, giving him a bit more power. Getting crazy here. And I believe with that we are done creating him, because I don't get any blood potency. But I do get... one specialization. I'll do academics history. That seems to be fine. Bio and info, attributes and abilities. Okay, reverse. Chronicle tenets, tantrons, and convictions. I forgot about those. Those are important. Aw, man. Same with True Age and all the rest of that stuff. At least the touchstones and convictions. 172. So, some convictions. The truth is sacred, thou shalt not lie. And let's see a touchstone. My human lover. Stand up for the disenfranchised. And we'll just call him Ted. And I'll put hobo. He's a homeless employee. So at least he's employed, but he doesn't have a house. It's also San Diego. So it's pretty realistic, at least that I've seen. Wow. It didn't stop vibrating. Boop, 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 boop. Always keep your sworn word. I'm gonna do that one as human lover. The truth is sacred. Thou shalt not lie. I'm gonna say human mother. Mother, Ted, lover. Got it. So... what was our name again? Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Worm. He is martial arts monster. Nosferatu. Sire's grudge. Mother. Lyra Worm. We'll just say single mother. And for the lover, can't think of a name right now. Getting stumped. This is why we think of this before we engage in the roleplay. We give ourselves plenty to work with so we don't pause. Oh, I see chat, but I don't see chat. Hold on. Why can't I see chat? What's up? How you doing? Now I can see chat. Welcome. So far we have made Bartholomew Worm. He's a martial arts monster. He's a Nosferatu. His sire is named Grudge. He's a farmer. Doing it in San Diego because I can. And now we're just trying to fill out the touchstones. Since we have the conviction to attach to the touchstones, we're now doing the touchstones. Stumped on a name for a still human lover, though. What is a name tragic enough to have fallen in love with someone turned into a Nosferatu and you think is dead? He's a Nosferatu. We went animalism for Bond Familius. I feel like I got the Familius from the zoo because I want some type of crazy animal. I don't know yet. A grizzly bear, because why not bring back Boscow. Potence, lethal body prowess. Protean for Eyes of the Beast. We have Fame, Library, Herd, level 2 Retainer, 1 point in resources. We are a farmer, so we can only feed on animals, which is what gave us the Protean. And we have a level 2 Sabat Nosferatu enemy. We have this layout. Stumped on a lover, though. Trisha Takanawa from Family Guy. I kind of want to Google just random names. Alright, I see Evelyn. I like Evelyn. Evelyn sounds good. Evelyn. Reed. Is that how you spell Reed? I have no idea. We'll say she was a nursing student. Okie dokie. You were gonna say Oksana? What is an Oksana? Oksana socks? How do I spell bonfamilius? At zoo? What do they have in the San Diego Zoo? I can't spell San Diego right. We said the zoo. So, wildlife. Yes, bonfamilius of a koala. Sounds legit. Ooh, condor. Leopard. Elephant. I can do an elephant, bud. Oksana. I'm sticking with Evelyn, though. Thank you. Because Evelyn's a nursing student now. Tortoise. Grizzly bear. Baboon. Komodo dragon. Monkey. Mountain lion. A pygmy hippo. My bonfamilius is a pygmy hippo. No one's gonna address the elephant in the room because now it has turned into a pygmy hippo. A tapir. Tasmanian devil. Zebra. A serval. I like the idea of a mountain lion or a baboon. Harpy eagle. Have it be a capybara so that way it's pointless. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with a mountain lion. Mountain lion. Bartholomew and it'll be Betty. Her name is now Betty. No, I want it to be a guy. We'll do Derek. Mountain lion, Derek, and Bartholomew. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright. Do we think that we have enough to work with now? Oh, true age. It's 2024. Put to age of 26, apparent age of 24. Date of death. Excuse me. So, 1998? Oh, that wasn't 98. Compulsions? I don't know. Appearance? Ugly. Ragged. Unkempt. Distinguishing features. Grayish-green skin. Former ambition. To be a world champion. I honestly don't know how to fill these ones out. Hello. You've come to speak to me about my car's extended warranty. I do not believe that I have one of those. But thank you. We are currently working on Bartholomew Worm and using the tourniquet so that way we do it solo session, solo campaign. I keep calling it a session, but it's a campaign. Doing it in San Diego because I have history here and trying to help out my best friend with having some ideas run through all of this fun stuff. At least how he can see certain interactions. You remember Bartholomew? I don't remember Bartholomew. Right now, he's a martial arts monster. And his last name is Worm. He's a Nosferatu. Bartholomew got a way better name than Grudge. So I will say that right there is good enough. What happens if I do this? Ah! Oh no, that's fine. That is fine. Make this a bit smaller. Zoom out. Now. Bada bing, bada boom. And we got Bartholomew here. We've got notes here. Our trouble and grace. And I've got books and dice. Now let's figure out how we start out this one. Start at the beginning. Look at all games, character creation. Okay, storytelling oracle. We're gonna make an oracle for start. So, page break. Actually, we're just going to go here, create a new one, Google Docs. This is going to be session 1. We are an hour and 30 minutes in, and I remember you and Aaron talking about him some. Bartholomew. Nosferatu. Don't implant memories into my head. Though it does kind of sound familiar. No, I'm thinking... No, Nathaniel was a werewolf. So was Bartholomew the old club owner? Bartholomew might have been the old club owner. But that guy dead now. Yeah, this is now Bartholomew Worm, a different Nosferatu. So I'm going to do an oracle, and my extra buttons disappeared. So, he was a Malkavian. Oh, he was a drummer. He was the drummer, right? Or was he the bassist? Because now I'm thinking of Frankie. Which is just a different thing altogether. Alright, so gonna get rid of that one, gonna get rid of that one. Now we just have this. I need to make an oracle, and I want to make it be attached to things. He was a drummer. Okay. Session 1 oracle. Visited by grudge. Well, I appreciate you watching, even if you are folding laundry. At least I'm not alone. So let's see, who else can we throw in there? We can make it super simple. Make it be a mass meeting with Elijah, because I'll put him down the branch of, like, Elijah's in charge of him. No, let's go Danny, because we're gonna be playing underneath Elijah, so I'm gonna give a Danny point of view, just to give some extra freedom. Let's look at what I have. What was Lyra Worm jumped by Sabat. Approached by a job by Diana. Hmm. Ran to, instead of the hotel, we will specify it's Ravens, just for anybody that would find it unclear. Number 7. What's an idea? Drinking at the zoo, which sounds worse than it is. Meaning I'm just drinking the animals. Boxing in sewers. Oop. Oh, that's right. There's also a Bahari garden. What's the name of the garden? I can't forget. It was the garden of something to do with the physical body. I know that. Because it has a Blood Witch, it's got a La Sombra, it's got a Nosferatu, and a Bruja. It's also got Raven. Yes, Raven is Bahari. I should probably add that under the notes. There was the sheriff, who's Ventru. And a masochist. Okay. Solocampaign artist, Nosferatu, Swarm, Lord, Rats, Bruja, Bike, Gang. Yes. We'll say Haven. Actually, what is some other stuff? Bar owner. The bar owner could have came. Bar owner. And 10 is always something new. So, because I don't want to have to dig in the bags, I'm going to actually... Oh. Roll 1d10. A 9! So we got bar owner. Sweet. So the opening scene... Bartholomew. We now know that Bartholomew participated in the Civil War. And I'm gonna bold this one. So we're just gonna say Bartholomew is sitting alone. He's all by himself. Except for Betty. Or no, I forgot his name already. Where is it? Derek. It's Bartholomew and Derek. They're currently out over by Mission Trails. gives Derek plenty of time to roam. Plenty of ground. Bartholomew's just taking in the night. It's not very often that he gets to feel the cold breeze upon his face. But yet, he finds it enjoyable. I want to see if he is aware enough for noticing the Hakata. He's not going to be walking up, he's not going to be using stealth. He's not afraid of being known. So, trying to find some D10. I don't know how many dice this is going to be, but I'm going to say it's going to be, I'm gonna say wits and awareness. So, how many is that? Wits is 2. Awareness is 2. I need 4. I got 4 dice. Perfect. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty 2. So I need to make 2 successes. Just because he's not trying to hide at all. Oh, I forgot about the blood dice. Dude, dang it. I forgot to make a hunger check. Which I pass. So, hunger's fine. I didn't have any hunger dice for that, but now I will have to actually separate. Dang it. I thought I was good. Let me mute myself real fast while I'm digging through this. So I will be back in 1 second with sound. Wanna know what? We are just going to use the Roll20 because I'm not digging through that right now. That does not sound fun for me. And it's pretty loud on the mic otherwise. So, I did get 4 out of 2, so Bartholomew notices Hakata approaching. And I went 2 successes over, so I need a little X to mark the spot. And 1, 2. We have momentum and grace. The moment we hit 10, we break it and good things happen. Also, same thing happens with trouble. It's just a way to keep drama and twists without needing necessarily a storyteller. So I'm using it to try and help me. I do enjoy the trouble and grace mechanic. Does cause some chaos though. So let's see what we have here. Does Eyes of the Beast? Eyes of the Beast, VTM, V5. Does it require... It doesn't tell me in this. Fine, I'll use the book. Jeez. Eyes of the Beast, Eyes of the Beast. Nope, it's free. Okay. So... Eyes of the Beast. I get bestial senses. At least in eyeballs. I can see like cougar in the dark. Yeah. I cannot find protein again. Darn it, I'm stuck at other stuff. There it is. No roll is required while active user ignores sight penalties imposed by darkness. I guess it should have been a little bit higher, huh? If that should have had a penalty, or it just had it on from the get-go. Sure, we'll go with that. A little loose here. So we got Eyes of the Beast on. We'll say the Hakata walks up and he's a regal gentleman. So I will... Where's he at? Regal gentleman. So he's wearing an all black tux or suit. Don't know which one for sure yet, but he looks very fancy schmancy himself. Bartholomew does not. And I will say that Derek tries to go into stealth. I will just roll 1d10. 9. I will say they stealth pretty good. The other vampire doesn't seem to mind. Or he just doesn't notice. He holds up his hands. He holds up his hands. And stops approaching. I mean you no harm. Then why are you here? For a story. And I figured you didn't want to be all on your lonesome. What type of story? One of chaos, pain, love, struggle, endurance. We don't talk about those who have fallen. We should. They should not be forgotten. And I think with that, Bartholomew would definitely pause. He wasn't very old when he got thrown into the middle of the Civil War. So I'll go back down here, make another note. Born and raised in SD. He's only 2 years of being a vampire. He's still relatively new. Actually, do we want to do something spicy? I will say right now, I will go to the tourniquet as to not try and lose momentum. We'll use this action page roll / roll 1d10. We got a 5. Going to the tourniquet, a 5. Harmer and Barris. I'm actually going to burn both grace to make it hide. So the Hakata says his farewell. And hides instead. Bartholomew does not know this. We can actually see if he knows this by wits. And we will once again do awareness. Why can't I? What if I do awareness, wits, submit, pool size modifier? What does that mean? Okay, I'm gonna just hit 0, difficulty, he's not very stealthy. We do have Eyes of the Beast on. I'm gonna say difficulty 3. Dice roll 4, success 3 out of 3. So Bartholomew sees that the Hakata just went simply behind a random tree off in the distance. Because it did not go in the Hakata's favor, and I seem to be rolling quite well right now. Bartholomew is going to charge him. So I'm gonna say that's dexterity in Brawl just because of the speed behind it. So dexterity in Brawl. because it's not just straight up strength. He's just trying to go over there and essentially pounce on him. Just kind of going bestial. Full size modifier, not gonna worry about that. Difficulty because of the distance. I'm gonna say that this is going to be pretty difficult. Do I actually get a modifier? I do. Hold on. Messing with the trouble and grace. This is gonna start getting messed with quick because I chose to just dive in there. Lethal body. And oh, now it lets me. You are kidding me. Now it lets me add them. So I need to find lethal body. Actually, here, since I have that. Dice pools. None. They're actually power dice pools. Oh no, cost is free. Duration. One scene. Well, active, ignore darkness. Sure. But now I need lethal body and prowess. There's potent. Lethal body. Free. I think it's just passive. The user's unarmed attacks. Nope, nope. Unarmed attacks do aggravated. So I also ignore 2 armor. Not that it makes a difference in this one, but hey, it will make a difference. It'll make a difference. So prowess, that's a rouse check. Duration, 1 skein. Description, greater strength. System, add potence rating to unarmed damage. Alright, so how do we do a rouse check on here? Rouse check. 1 hunger applied. because I am using prowess in that. So I would add 2 to the roll. Do this, and we were saying dex, do that, add 2, submit, difficulty, we'll say 5, yeah, we said 5 first, make it a bit difficult. Dice rolled 7, what is that? Is that a bestial? Success, 3 out of 5. Success is 3 out of 5. Okay, so we did not get that. So now we have trouble. We have 2 points into trouble because we did not make success. We will say that they would do, using tourniquet, they do half damage. Or we technically do half damage. Something like that. Something like that. See, this stuff is what's going to happen. Experience, routine, straightforward, moderate, challenging, hard. Reverse revelation, taking half. Okay. So their house is that. Okay. So the Hakata dodged. Don't tell me I jinxed it. I didn't jinx nothing. Oh, that was my hunger. It was specifically my hunger die. That's what that was. Lethal body. And why am I still clicking all the wrong things? Prowess. We used prowess. The Hakata is going to try and run away. We are going to see if Derek can do anything, and for him, just to make it nice and simple, we will use animal kin with dexterity, not stamina, dexterity, and difficulty. We gave him a 5 earlier, so we'll stick to that. 5, okay. 6 out of 5. We get 1 grace. So Cougar pounces out of nowhere and we'll say manages to throw him to the ground. Not necessarily pinned, but he was thrown to the ground. That is an impressive roll, though. So since he tried to run away as his action got pinned, that means now Bartholomew is going to go for intimidation. he's just going to straight up sit there over his face and growl. Intimidation. Let's see, how resilient, how much would his composure and resolve be? Well, we would take half. So I'd say the Hakata's pretty hard to break. I'll go with a 4. He's seen some stuff. He's very difficult to break. We'll do that. 1 out of 4. 1, 2, no wait. 1, 2, 3. Isn't there a rule for if I gain 3 more on the scales? Scales. Adding weight. If you ever add 3 or more points at one time to a scale, it breaks. Okay, cool. So something you just broke. No more trouble. No more trouble. Trouble just broke. Let's see how that turned out for him. So roll 1d10. / roll 1d10. 7. So what is 7? Threat. The threat you are facing is stronger than you had thought. Raise their difficulty by 1. If you were not facing a threat, then a new one enters the scene. Well, we'll say Hakata zombies arrive en masse, arising from the dirt. Like they had been buried there for quite some time. Bartholomew is now surrounded. And not doing too well. I will say a composure and resolve roll. 'Cause that came out of nowhere. I'm gonna see if he gets hit for willpower. Modifier 0, difficulty. I'll say 2. All right. We don't shit ourselves. But we do still freeze. I will give him that. I will give the Hakata that. So lost prowess. Lost prowess from fear. The Hakata gets up, brushes himself off. The next time I come, hopefully you will be ready to talk, or at least let me leave. And then he walks away, leaving Bartholomew there, watching him as the corpses don't shamble, but walk as if they were regular humans. Alright, I've been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I've at least started something. I can continue going, but I would at least like a little break. Since I don't have an overlay or anything for that, I will be shutting down the stream. I might come back for another hour just because it was a very short amount of time. Hikata walks away with undead. So I will not close any of this stuff out besides the stream. It's just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. And